If there's one thing Soundcore is known for, it's products that punch well above their weight class. Today we're comparing the Soundcore Boom 2 to the JBL Xtreme 4. And as far as price, we're talking over a $200 difference. So let's jump right into some specs. On paper, the Boom 2 maxes out at 80 watts with a 50 watt racetrack subwoofer along with dual 15 watt tweeters. The Xtreme 4 maxes out at 100 watts with dual 30 watt woofers and two 20 watt tweeters. With that being said, let's see how they sound compared to each other.
Out in the summer, yeah. Out in the summer, the winter don't stand no chances. Out in the summer, yeah. Out in the summer, the winter don't stand no chances.
Nowhere to hide, just like you're a beautiful nightmare. You're a beautiful nightmare. Beautiful nightmare. And I want to stay there with you.
Who ready? We ready. Who ready? We ready. Who ready? We ready. Who ready? We ready. Motivation to use only. Mentally feel like Kobe. I'm like Jokic with the rock. You physically couldn't hold me. I don't care if you pushing 40. You can never little bro me. Oh, got me in the mood. Deep down in the groove. Don't leave a message. I can't call you back. I'm in the groove. Left, right, here it goes. Follow me way down low. I'm in the zone, catching all the light. I'm on a high. I tried to be your everything, gave my everything. I sold out. Now just look at me, I'm a ghost with nothing left. Hollow, emptied out, what got lost can't be found. You stole every bit of me, now I can't remember. Ooh, who I am, what I like, what I do, what I'm like when without you. Ooh, should've known you're too good to be true.
Right off the bat, the Boom 2 is a bass-focused speaker. I mean, it literally has boom in the name, so that's not really a surprise. If you listen to a lot of bass-heavy music, you'll probably like the way this speaker sounds. Now, in order to take advantage of the full 80 watts that the speaker has to offer, you want to press this button right here. This is the Bass Up 2.0 button. It elevates the bass and just levels up the overall output. The Xtreme 4, on the other hand, is more balanced. It's definitely cleaner with more presence in the treble, and while it does have some punchy bass, it's not nearly as boomy as the Boom 2. So this might be your speed if you prefer something a little more neutral. Now the sound comparison doesn't quite end there because both speakers have customizable EQ. With the Boom 2, you have a handful of presets to try, and then there's also a 9-band EQ that allows you to get extremely detailed with any adjustments. If you're not afraid of a little trial and error, chances are you can get this thing to sound pretty much how you want. So if that aggressive, boomy sound isn't really your style, you can definitely tweak it to get it closer to what you prefer. The Xtreme 4 also has a few presets for you to try, as well as a 5-band customizable EQ. So again, if you need to make some changes, you've got options. Now when it comes to max volume, as you'd expect, comparing 100 watts to 80, the Xtreme 4 does get a tad bit louder. On average, it measures just a few decibels higher. It also seems to have a bit more control at max volume compared to the Boom 2. From there, let's talk portability. One thing I love about the Boom 2 is just how lightweight it is. It comes in at 3.6 pounds, which is a full pound lighter than the Xtreme 4. The lightweight build, along with the built-in handle, makes it easy to grab and go at a moment's notice. The Xtreme 4 is also very lightweight and has a built-in shoulder strap, which makes it great for camping trips, trips to the beach, trips to the park, or any situation where you would benefit from having both hands free. The shoulder strap is also equipped with a bottle opener, which makes the speaker feel like it's best suited for events. 4th of July weekend, Memorial Day weekend, birthday parties, whereas the Boom 2 just feels like a simple one-size-fits-all type speaker. Both speakers are fully waterproof, so whether you're indoors or outdoors, they'll both hold up just fine. However, the Xtreme 4 also has dust protection. So if you're going somewhere like the beach where there's obviously sand, dirt, dust, you have that additional peace of mind. Now, what about connection? Honestly, both speakers perform very well. I've been able to place both speakers over 100 feet away from my phone without interruptions. Now, keep in mind that this is outdoors with no walls or obstructions. Both speakers also have multi-point connection, which allows you to connect them to two devices at once. And if you ever want to pair multiple speakers together, again, they both have you covered. The Boom 2 has Soundcore's PartyCast 2.0, which allows you to pair it with up to 100 compatible Soundcore speakers. The Xtreme 4 has JBL's Party Boost, which also allows you to pair it with up to 100 compatible JBL speakers. The Xtreme 4 takes things a step further with AuraCast, and this is a newer Bluetooth technology that essentially allows the Xtreme 4 to pair with an unlimited number of compatible speakers. It also opens the door to cross-pairing between other speaker brands, and this is a feature that'll keep the Xtreme 4 relevant for many years to come. Something else we got to talk about is battery life. Both speakers claim up to 24 hours on a single charge. Of course, that number depends heavily on how you plan to use the speaker, so things like EQ settings and max volume will impact that number. In the case of the Boom 2, it also has built-in lighting effects that can impact the battery life as well. When it comes to other devices, both speakers can be used as emergency power banks. If you're on the go and your phone is low on juice, all you need is a charging cable and both speakers can get you back in the game. Now, one thing we all know is that battery performance depletes over time, and JBL decided to address that by giving users the option to replace the Xtreme 4's battery. If you ever have any issues, all you got to do is remove the screws on the bottom of the speaker and you can easily install a replacement. And this is just another feature that ensures the Xtreme 4 will be relevant for years to come. A less important feature when it comes to a speaker is a built-in microphone. The Boom 2 has a microphone, whereas the Xtreme 4 doesn't. So if you're connected to the Boom 2 and you happen to get a call, technically you can answer the phone directly through the speaker. All things considered, I think the biggest advantage of the Xtreme 4 is that it has a more well-rounded sound. But the value and versatility of the Soundcore Boom 2 is undeniable, especially when you consider the fact that you could quite literally get 3 of the Soundcore Boom 2 for the price of one JBL Xtreme 4. If money's no concern and you're looking for the better investment long term, I think the Xtreme 4 is a great choice. But if you want to save a decent amount of money without sacrificing too much on performance, the Boom 2 is hard to overlook. So that covers it for this video. Hopefully you found it helpful. The link to both speakers will be in the description box below. And aside from that, I appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next one.